Imagine a world where your lifespan is directly tied to your contributions to society. Sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, right? But what if it was real? What if instead of merely living from birth to death, our lives measured by how much we give back to our community? This idea takes us to a place called soul death, where your existence ends when your contributions run out. Some cultures, like the ancient Egyptians and Vikings, flirted with similar concepts, seeing death as a passage to another realm or a complete cessation of existence based on your deeds here on Earth. Now, let's dive into how this might reshape our world. Picture a society where each of us wears a visible contribution badge, ticking away like a countdown timer. The more impactful your contributions, the longer your life extends. Want to be a respected figure? Well, it's all about solid action and tangible benefits. So, people might scramble to create app-based solutions that track contributions. Receive points for volunteering. Check. Get bonus years for helping your neighbor. Absolutely. Sounds rewarding, but also a little intense, right? Now, imagine hearing about a young creative who could paint like Van Gogh, but decides to work for a charity instead. In this world, their life could be cut short if their art doesn't bring enough value to society. There's something unsettling about that. The young artist could find themselves pressured to watercolor their way into the hearts of the masses. A competition where expression equals longevity. Then, there's the issue of disparity. In a society where resources dictate lifespans, the rich would stack on extra years like a game of Monopoly. Wealthy tycoons might live to be centuries old, while the underprivileged face a short and stressful existence. It's a grim thought, but it brings home the unfairness. In this world, one's life might not feel like their own, but rather a calculation based on worth. What about creativity and innovation, you might wonder? Well, they'd probably take a back seat in this fast-paced society. If you have to prove yourself right off the bat to gain extra years, where's the room for trial and error? What about those wild ideas that don't pan out right away? In the dog-eat-dog world we'd find ourselves in, your mistakes might cost you dearly, literally. But let's switch gears for a moment. Imagine if we had the chance to relive our lives, a little like that classic film, Groundhog Day. We'd get to experiment with different careers, engage in passions, and face risks without the countdown clock looming over us. With no soul death hanging above our heads, maybe we would embrace life more boldly, take that art class, start that quirky blog, or dream of exploring the cosmos. So what are we left with? This fantastical notion of soul death forces us to consider how we value life, contribution, and creativity. Every choice becomes a blend of responsibility and opportunity. While this might sound harsh, it accentuates the impact of our actions. Although you and I don't live in this world, contemplating these possibilities opens up a new perspective on what's truly important. What are we contributing to society? And what legacy are we building? Now that's something to chew on. Thanks for watching.
Please subscribe!